Warhammer 40k?
Patrons requested game.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, just hello. You started streaming, so I popped in.
Why am I suspicious?
I
You will answer this question, or I will fill you full of alcohol till you do.
I mean...
Well, I should rephrase that. You will answer this question, or I will fill me full of alcohol till you answer the question.
And me.
Oh yes, by the way, I'm not the only one getting drunk tonight.
And I got a little bit of vodka left in the fridge. Roommates drank most of it. So how are you?
I am okay.
Just okay?
Just okay.
Dude, this is one very...
You feeling better now?
Well, Lavarna, looks like I'm popping the thing. Oh, we're not just popping the thing. Oh, shit. You're gonna make this start right. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. You're gonna make it start off right. I ain't gonna argue. I guess I'll get up and go get it. 1 second.
What am I getting here? Cracking your apple.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Gunner?
Doing well, mate. How about you?
Bloody fucking brilliant.
Yay.
Australia.
Good on you, mate. You bloody wanker.
Gonna get pissed.
You piece of piss.
Dude, this is one very dang...
Alright.
Oh, good God.
Well,
I hear bottles.
somebody pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
1 through 9.
Oh.
4.
7.
6.
Well, I guess they started me off.
So, Adagio is getting Calypso Colada from Siegsman's Escapes. It's literally blue.
Sounds tasty, I guess.
I don't need a funnel.
You're gonna need a funnel? Why do you need a funnel?
Oh.
To transfer.
Do you have one?
No. Do we have one?
I mean, I could clean out the 1-cup coffee maker.
That'll work.
For a second there, I assumed like you were just gonna funnel down alcohol.
Yes, I'm going to commit suicide on stream.
She's not in college anymore.
I mean, you know, yeah, I'm not in college anymore. I'm getting old. God damn, we gonna start this off?
Still foxy though.
How's everything going, Fee?
It's going. It's going. I was trying to get the motivation up to write tonight, couldn't do it, and then I knew I had a patron requested game, even though I still don't think this game is going to turn out that great. So we are doing Inquisitor Matyr because it is a patron-requested game. Somebody with that $50 mark said, I have to do this. So I will do it, and I will review it. Granted, don't expect my review to be stellar. I temper my expectations. Because no one expects the Drunken Inquisition. You expect your Inquisitor to be sober.
Depends on the Inquisitor.
That is entirely fair. So in the meantime, bottoms up. I'm gonna regret life in the morning.
When do we not regret life ever?
Ooh.
Alrighty, hand them over.
What's the alcohol percentage?
80? Proof?
You're getting smashed tonight.
And, I guess I'll start sipping my, green apple cider here.
Ooh, green apple.
It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's just annoying. Never mind. Don't want you minimized when I alt-tab. As you can see, I haven't played this game since the demo they sent me. Motherfucker. Well, it works. That's good. Now let's put it underneath everything. There we go. Now we have layers upon layers. Alright. So. Am I playing a Psyker, a Crusader, or an Assassin?
Assassin.
Why
does no one ever say Crusader?
Yeah, why does no one ever say bring all the DACA?
I'll say it, Crusader.
You tipped. You get a say. Force Crusader spin focus points to operate power armor and heavy weapon skills. Oh, I like this. Heavy weapon specialist. Power. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be playing oh. Tactical assault or heavy gunner.
You wanted to bring all the DACA.
Yeah. So stream. Ivana's picked Crusader. Are we doing tactical assault or heavy weapons? Hi, Crimson Raven. Also, everybody give Drinking Buddy a hug and give Ivana a hug here, because thank you guys. That makes this worth it. I'm gonna take another sip of alcohol. We got heavy and heavy. Shotgun and lasgun. Starts out with common imperial armor, unlocking powerful weapons of mass destruction. The shotgun is an ancient tool for use close quarters witchy, while the lasgun is versatile medium counter. Demolition armor. A heavy armor equipped with auxiliary missile launcher. This rare power armor variant is tailored specifically to the need of the Inquisitor retrogrades and need of fire support in desolate, isolated environments. Also equipped with a frag grenade dispenser belt. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you my personal bottle of Wild Texas. Thank you, Tachio.
Not bro.
So now we know what I'm taking shots out of. It's just going to be reach over and grab the booze bottle.
Now let's see how absolutely god-awful this stuff is. I mean, it's neon fucking blue.
I know, right? Alright, Heavy Gunner. You guys have picked Heavy Gunner. We're going to go Heavy Gunner. So most say to players who aren't experienced in ARPG genre or want to focus on the story, I recommend this as a starting point. You can switch to challenge mode. Challenge mode is recommended for experienced players. At this difficulty, you may take greater rest for greater reward, but don't worry if you crave for a laid-back experience. You know what? I'm drunk. Let's do this. I am Inquisitor Fiaura Firebrand. Actually, no. Hold on. Name me. Name this character. I'm going to let you guys do it. I'm going to regret life in the morning.
Inquisitor Sunrise?
It's carbonated pina colada.
The expression on your face says, shoot me now. Did you just say name it Wandering Sunrise?
Yeah, Inquisitor Wandering Sunrise.
Fucking yeah.
Go with it.
I mean, it starts off with a shotgun and explosives.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's not
Inquisitor.
even good pina colada. It's like that, you know. Ugh. It's like somebody mixed pineapple juice and Malibu.
You can go get the other chair and sit down here if you want. You don't have to sit off to the side, Adagio. I even have headphones for you. You should just bring the other ones back in here. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind and fight from in the shadows. Nothing is beyond their authority. Yeah, I know what Inquisitors do. They are judges and executioners. No fuck.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced.
Well, that's
These anomalies
bad.
are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing
That is
signals.
a big ass shit. Hey! It's the Destus Mechanicus
This is
ship!
Captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail
gonna
the
be
monastery,
bad.
but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though.
No,
I
very
think it
bad.
was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Have I mentioned I've put
Then what do you expect to
probably
find over there?
about 6 hours into it?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition.
I mean, this is
And lots
multiplayer,
of
right?
empty holes.
Yeah, but
Sounds
I have it
exciting.
installed up.
I've instructed your pilots to land
So
But
it's
yeah.
actually multiplayer?
Stand
There
by
is
and wait for
co-op,
my
yes.
signal.
Yeah, she couldn't remember Sunrise, but by God, she remembered that I had her set between Bill and Larson for a poker game.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Huh. That's bad. It seems as though the audio for this cutscene is off, because the audio has stopped, but the cutscene is still playing. Thankfully, I wear power armor. Raggle flaggle.
Do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Rackle.
Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
I'll give a shit about my dead pilot later. That seems like a good policy.
And there's the boobs.
Why are there books burning? Who burns books? I mean, I get I'm an Inquisitor and I probably do that, but that's beside the point.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
I mean, this is a Adeptus Mechanicus ship. We can tell that from the bow. So, you know, I totally wouldn't blame them for having an excessive number of servitors. What's on the computer?
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold.
look.
It might have information about this place.
Vessel 9897 Lucis Alpha Class, name Martyr. Current status in possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Last maintenance log, Geller's shield compromised. Well, that's really bad. Rate of impairment. Oh, that's terrible. Half the fucking ship. Cataloging zones failed. It's bad when the sensors won't even tell you what zones are bad.
Yup.
Initiating Psalm 011101010100110010. Wow. Okie dokie then.
Was that a Futurama reference?
Yes.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some
So
interesting
you're siding with Bender
diagnostics.
on this one?
I should
Kill
check all the
humans?
cogitators on the ship for other details.
1101010.
I mean, this was a patron requested game, so we're trying it out, and I'm gonna do a review of
New
it.
log entry. I
Huh!
found some human remains. The time of death seems recent.
Oh, they
Unlikely the
dead.
marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
They dead. They super dead. Ooh! I could probably use that.
Yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the
Who left
Emperor's
the strawberry jelly
justice.
everywhere?
Oh! Well,
Creature of
fuck!
chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
That's a big nasty. Chaos, that's not a cultist, that's a goddamn demon! Eat shotgun.
An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Okay. That ain't a las gun. Actually, never mind. That is a las gun. That is Why? A las gun? Really? That's what you give me? I have a flashlight!
Actually, they're pretty solid.
I would like something better than a flashlight.
Do the
Log
whole,
entry.
do the
I have
whole
found a
two.
room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
You know, he says things like cogitators. Can't we just say a computer? That's what it is.
They're not computers. They're just
The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rotator vessel, causing super damage and loss of lives on target ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Conclusion. After the investigation and questioning, I can subsequently that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generally automated. Probable cause system malfunction. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be like an Imperial battleship, right? Don't you, like, put in for maintenance when battleships have malfunctions?
Yeah, but this is the Imperium of Man, where that would have taken a trip all the way to Mars.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Oh, look.
Open the
There's a
door.
Subrotator.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
The
Oh,
Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
well, this is
Talking
interesting.
servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Well, hi, friendos. You look so okay, you are not friendly.
Well met, heretics. It is
Hi,
time for
hi,
you to
this
die.
bag of hugs for $5. Hold!
Take a shot.
Okay, that's it. I brought a shotgun. It is so much more effective than a last gun. Thank you, Skullman. Everybody give Skullman a hug. I'm gonna take a drink.
Hey, Fee.
Yeah?
Hugs.
Finally. That's the cogitator that
Yay.
will disable the jammer.
I give you a hug instead.
Oh, so apparently it takes time to deactivate, which means that if I,
I
hadn't
couldn't
killed
turn
him
off the
first...
teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we
Why can't I play her?
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Your loyalty is... I don't fuck you over? Huh, this is interesting. Can I look at the... No, I just have like this little bitty view. This is definitely an Adeptus Mechanicus ship, and if I've played Battlefleet Gothic enough, those are torpedo tubes, that is a ram prow, and those are macro cannons. Why do I have to investigate further? I thought you generally ran away from chaos infestations. Right? Right?
Not Inquisitor.
Our Argos
Yeah,
have picked up
Inquisitor,
a
go
Vox signal
towards him.
not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial
You
channel.
know,
It could
suffer
be
not the
important.
mutant heretic.
I'm
Blah,
on my
blah,
way
blah.
there.
Yeah. Kill him.
Hmm. Huh. Neat. Yeah, dodge this. I have a shotgun. What do you have? Your face? Your face doesn't exactly work very well. I should probably consider using cover. Okay, I've considered it. We're not going to do it. Oh, hi, Nurgle. How are you?
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
No, you think?
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
I mean, you know, advancements require sacrifice sometimes, right? Yeah, I considered using cover. We're not going to do it. Storm their cover!
Yeah, I found the cover useless myself, so.
I have power armor. Who needs cover?
Okay, just said die human. They're human. I mean, warped by chaos powers, but they're still humans.
Yeah, but they don't consider themselves human anymore, I would guess. Interseries. Theta Lucan, Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr, automatically generated social components chipped, honorifics. Personal note, the machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and has started to override the defense systems, destroying some presumably harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you that the faithful consequences of such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Oh. So you knew. Threat assessment, ultra high and growing. So you fuckers knew shit was going sideways.
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
You knew shit was going sideways. And you
A
ignored
proper
it.
welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Who needs a grenade when I can launch missiles? Oh, excuse me. Okay, that actually hurts.
Recoil, unclean.
Have a grenade! Or not. I'm okay with not. Let me emphasize this. I am okay with not. Oh, I command the turret. Nifty. Well, we're gonna head away from the objective first because exploration should be rewarded. It's also a bad idea, but that's not the point. What? I didn't say I was full of good ideas. I hope you're reading this that the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we're planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance summons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Corrupt code influx analysis inconclusive. I have received your message by the Emperor. This is bad. Same down here. Nobody knows where the Matyr is headed, and the Earther hold up in the Sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him. I have no idea where to turn. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone? We must get out of here immediately, or we shall join the others. Well, you guys are fucked. Looks like you made an altar to human sacrifice there. You know, that's against the rules. And I don't like it when people do things against the rules necessarily, because that means I have to go do something about it.
But we like sacrificing stuff.
Repent!
Okay, that one guy just exploded into, like, literally a bloody mess. The other guy, only his head exploded. Explain!
Video
Ooh!
game.
This guy got all corpsey
I
on
found
us.
a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Oh! That's what happened. Well, I mean, if that's walking down the hall and you have the guts to stand there and shoot it with an auto gun, I'm gonna give you some props.
You got stones. Like, seriously.
You do got, like, some serious stones. I just wish we gave you a better gun. There's a Space Marine corpse over here. Ow, that kind of hurt. Oh look, I
found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead Space Marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Yeah,
Allow me
he's
to
torn
clarify
apart.
that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Oh, let's see here. Can I identify... Where's your chapter markings? Like, You're blue, but you have no chapter marking on your either shoulder plate. Are you really a Space Marine? I mean, it kind of looks Space Marine-y.
Sacred slaughter. Die, human.
Miss me.
Burn! Burn!
Yeah, about that. You look pretty dead.
Oh, hey, look. Boss fight.
Don't think these are bosses.
Come at me, creatures! Come at me!
I think it's literally just a horde of nerdlings. Literally a horde of nerdlings. Well, you know what I said. Exploration's rewarded. And we're full of stupid. Generally, exploration should be rewarded. Let's go be stupid. Beaten path? We don't need that.
Hey, gear. Now, are they going to give you access to your inventory so you can actually equip that stuff?
I don't think I can equip stuff during a mission. I think that was something back in beta. Avarna, correct me. Oh look! More corpses!
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
Varna is muted.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll?
Yeah,
on
if there's
this
a way to
by the
switch
Emperor?
equipment during the
Mind your
mission, I have
manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lord had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death.
And yeah, that it
Fallout.
was.
You'd
New log
appreciate it.
entry. I established connection with
I can
someone from an
join you
Imperial
to
expedition
die.
on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Oh, somebody's trying to get my attention here. What was this? 40K. I promise I won't get all political 3 drinks later. Come at me, heretic! That is mildly accurate.
Mildly.
Mildly. Hey, I leveled up! Yay! And we got a shotgun. And materials and a mine reset consumable, which allows you to retrain. Awards 1 skill tree reset point, allows redistribution of all skill points. Oh, that's nice. Huh. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, fuck that. Ooh. Overview. Killed 40 horde, 32 regular, 1 champion, and 1 elite. Rank reached. I unlocked plasma pistols and I get a skill point. Okay. So first things first. This is clearly a better shotgun. These are clearly better frag grenades. I am sad that a las gun is outdone by a goddamn pistol.
What's even better is you can probably equip the shield with that as well.
You're right. Oh, we have implants we can play with too. That's interesting.
I think you just equipped the other grenades.
You're right. We should equip better grenades. Oh, so it's actually like a full-on tree over here. But apparently I have to get access to certain trees at certain times. Extra bonus for ranged skills. There's when target is stunned. 1% critical chance. Kinda gotta increase my crit chance just for the shickles. Support, defense, got it. Mission 3, Forbidden Cult. You realize how massive this ship is, right? Are you literally expecting me to make it from here to there without dying in the process? I mean, if you are, I'm all in. I am, you know, you're right, Hitomi. I shouldn't be surprised that anything other than a last pistol is better than a last gun.
I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
Huh. He doesn't know where he is, does he?
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
Apostle of Nurgle.
That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Ow, 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 that's bad.
For the Emperor!
Eat shotgun! Stay back! You know, I said stay back, not approach me. I guess, I mean, if you throw a fat grenade at that range and you get away with it. Go down! Now I can work on you.
You should probably consider getting yourself some health there.
Die!
I've eliminated the first tribal champion.
Oh my god.
I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Oh, hi. Huh. I ain't gonna argue. Last pistol for the win.
Hey, a pocket flashlight can be good too, you know.
Pocket flashlight. Wish I had some method of moving faster. Okay, so what does this do? Flechette round, piercing, cone effect, shock, suppression shot, cone effect, shred, knockback, weak versus armored beast stomper, man stopper round, single shotgun discharge with high kinetic impact. I should probably be using that more instead of the cone effect one. Supplies. I can come back and get another grenade charge later. Just fuck him.
For the Emperor! Die, heretic!
Fuck that flag. I don't care. Fuck that flag.
How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Loading.
Ow. Get back!
For the Emperor!
You are big and ugly and hideous, and I hope to be playing you by tomorrow. Granted, I know I won't be that mutated, but that's beside the point. Hitomi's sitting there. Remember to break Fiaura like a Kit Kat bar. Oh, that's just mean. What the fuck are you? Plague Ogren? Nurgle can infect Ogrens?
Nurgle loves everyone.
Well, fucketh his a day.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
And actually, I accidentally punched the
But believe
mine.
me, there is still much
Sorry
work
about
to
that,
be
guys.
done. You'll find a desecrated shrine.
No,
next
no
door that
forgiveness
leads to the
whatsoever. You're
control
done.
Just
room.
my
You do.
co-host
Go
here for the
there.
night is incredibly quiet, apparently.
Hmm?
Just my co-host here for the night is incredibly quiet, apparently.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot to say about Diablo meets Warhammer 40k.
That's fair. That's fair. Would you enjoy Diablo meets Warhammer 40k?
I mean, the loot seems a little scarce, and overall, it... The one thing I do like is the adjustable camera. Like, being able to cycle around the viewing space, which is one of the few things that Diablo 3 did really badly. Like, sure, they gave you plenty of view space, but...
I mean, here at like 1, we're probably going to switch over to an assassin and see what that's like.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Like,
Sacred Murder. You were saying?
I think I'd probably give it a whirl myself, but considering I just... There are some underlying problems that, yeah, have to agree with you on.
I mean, it's not exactly the most interesting thing to watch.
Thorn,
And there is a
I've
lot of
reached the
just
end of this
busy
subdeck.
work. It seems where you're just going to
There
run
is
around and
the
murder
exit.
things.
Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Wait, if your men have been captured by Chaos, then you've done a really shitty job.
And they're probably dead. Sentinel armor. A great sword. Another great sword. Thule demolition armor. That sounds like fun.
I actually kind of want to see you use the greatsword. Now the question is the... Okay, so the blue ones are better.
Let's
No?
see.
So this is power
Green?
21.
Yeah, gray is common. Green is next step up. Then blue, then purple, then orange is the highest rarity I've found, and that's relic.
Oh, it's a Zweihänder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
What does this Sentinel armor do?
Not so much high. It allows me to deploy Sentinel turrets? Yeah, I can deploy sentry guns. Instead of launching death rockets. I think I'll take the death rockets, personally. Okay. So I'm curious why I can't distribute skill points anywhere. Is it based on class and then it shows me all these other ones that I can't use?
I wonder if it's actually tied to story progression. Like, and based on the kind of weapons that you're using, because, like, Astartes combat training said the art of melee combat.
Right, so I get bolt pistol there. Warfare point. Digital weapons. Skill point, flamer, plasma gun. Inoculator, great axe, bolt pistol. Yeah, it looks like looks like maybe level progression is what allows me to get certain weapons and certain skills. I'm not entirely sure. The art of crippling.
Okay, you've already found more than I did.
What? Items?
Well, this kind of specific thing. Yeah.
This silence offends Slanesh.
This is just the calm
Hi,
before the
hi,
storm.
this bag of
Take
words for
advantage of the
$5
respite before the
hold.
wretches return.
Pick a number.
At least I can send you
Somebody
some
pick a number.
reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some
12.
of my scouts caged up in
1
the
through
desecrated
7.
sanctum. Free the guardsmen and
3.
bring them to the control
3.
room.
Which one's 3?
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
At your command.
Oh, one of mine.
I won't drink that. That's watermelon.
You know, I could always go get one of the green zebras out of the refrigerator for you.
If we make $100, I'll try the green zebra.
We have our goal now.
In the meantime,
I'm gonna go grab you a shot.
Angry Orchard pear.
Interesting.
Why do I have guardsmen? I mean, bullet shields. They're bullet shields, right?
Basically. Your health?
I'm gonna die. That's not bad. I kind of would prefer peaches, but that's not bad.
It's like somebody soaked lemon or watermelon rinds in lemonade.
Crippling strike, wide strike, bladed fury, which is just a swing and a combo strike. Wide effect, armor breaking, spinning blow. Oh, so I can do like Link and go ah!
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
At your command.
Yeah, apparently they're converts of Nurgle for Linzabi. No one expects the freaking greatsword to the face. Apparently these guardsmen aren't bad.
I'm sorry. Would you
Of course,
say
they're
that
equipped
again?
with plasma.
They're not bad.
Of course, they have plasma
Bro,
guns.
I've
They're
gotta
almost
see
open
this.
weapons game.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here.
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
They're not bad.
Okay, so this is a wholly inaccurate depiction of the Warhammer 40k universe.
I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The Praetorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book indicates ancient heritage somewhere between 35 and 36 millennia. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that there are more discoveries that could be more unique, but details like these winged statues suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archive. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radiocarbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of the Emperor forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apothos and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor be blessed upon our souls. We did!
For the Emperor!
Recoil, unclean!
I did that because I could. No other reason. I mean, it's a fun game. It's not a great or amazing game yet, at least from what I've seen.
For the Emperor!
Let's do this! I will sword fight a bitch and win. This is on challenge mode, so I guess that's why I got more than Arvana did, because we weren't doing story mode. Alright, well, let's go free some prisoners. Sacred murder. They are imprisoned by
We
chaos.
don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
I mean,
At your command.
I'm pretty sure they're fucked.
For the Emperor! Move!
Now you pay, scum!
Move! Help! Open the cage!
I'll open the cage now. That guy just needed to be, like, beat down with a sword for a little
By
bit.
the Emperor, we are safe. How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
You can get a gun. And put on a helmet. Even a hat's better than nothing, but seriously.
Okay, Sunrise, we get it.
At your command.
Really? Really? Hats are not helmets. No helmet and no hat is a terrible idea. I mean, look at my character. Even my character put on a goddamn helmet.
Haberdashers throughout the wasteland.
I will put the haberdashers out of business.
Now you'll pay, scum!
For the Emperor!
Kill streak. Interesting. Do I get flat XP or is it based on the number of kills we have? Ooh, chest. What's in the chest? 5 chemical reagents. I'm assuming that's a crafting material. Because, you know, crafting. Because every game has to have crafting in it now. Like, that's something new and revolutionary. Crafting. Interesting. This door appears to be locked. I'm guessing I'm supposed to come here after I rescue the other guardsmen. Though, I mean, if I have to rescue the guardsmen, aren't they already corrupted beyond redemption and I should just shoot them? Yeah, I know, in the 40k universe, helmets are apparently, bad.
I always found it funny, Dark Heresy, how Sisters of Battle, it was like special. You had to like level up and then you got a helmet.
Yeah, I know, right? It was like you had to be important enough for a helmet.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
The Inhumans are banging their wardrobes, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
This guy is a little misinformed about who is actually coming to help him, isn't he?
Yep.
I'm probably gonna have to kill him, aren't I?
Nope.
But I want to kill him! I wanna! I'm the worst Inquisitor ever. But I'm not guilty of anything. I just want to kill you for the spite purposes. That's right, we come here later.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
Oh, that wonderful
the
point of
transport ship
Final
ready,
Fantasy VI,
just in case.
where you just hold the A button and like walk away from the team.
I want a machine gun, okay? I don't want the shotgun bullshit. Shotguns are nice. The sword is nice. I want a machine gun. Please? It doesn't have to be a heavy bolter. It can be a stubber. The main implant, a new sword, and money. Expedition completed. The clues I've led have led me to the conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial landed in the Fortress Monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Calmus. The purpose and purpose of the exploration and others' judgment. Judged by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Kalsterheim had inquisitors and investigators in his retinue, also some space marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Okay. Well, you know, telling me things. God, you can tell Fiaura something? That seems like it's a bad idea. I like how I can just trade implants in and out somehow. You know, just...
Well, apparently the Adeptus Mechanicus have come up with a way to make their implants plug and play.
Yeah, all that's actually implanted in you is like a socket. So you can just walk out.
So why doesn't the Emperor have a text-to-speech device already?
Because somebody forgot.
Because apparently such technology was lost during the Dark Age.
The army I had mentioned, but
well, I mean, either that or somebody forgot to
you do realize now that I don't
safely
belong
remove
to
the
your
USB
expedition.
device before they unplugged it.
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
Okay, that's the
The
last I drink.
cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways
But
away,
it's
and the
been
whole
fun to
control
be a
deck
drunk
is
and
swarming with
Inquisitor.
feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
I mean, he looks like a space marine. Wait. He has to survive. Aww. But I didn't want to have to let him live.
For the Emperor!
Okay, Fee. Random question.
Random answer.
What's your thoughts on the new Warhammer role-playing game that's coming?
Inquisitor,
There's
we
a
have
new
a
one?
problem.
Now is not a good time.
Wrath and Glory.
Okay.
Well
It's,
then, that was a
it's
pleasant
being
warm-up,
released
wasn't it?
by
But Inquisitor, I'm
Ulysses
sure they will
North
drag
America.
their filthy god here to help them out.
I
What?
wouldn't be surprised
We
if you've never heard
interrogated
of
some
them.
of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the
Apparently,
original crew.
they are best
During
known
centuries of drifting through
for
the void,
2
one of their
games
generations
in
forgot
Germany.
about our holy emperor and found
Dark
new
Eyes, which is
things to worship.
the most
And what
popular
would this
RPG
god be?
in Germany.
Madness
Korg.
incarnated, they call it.
Oh.
It could be anything, if you ask
So,
me, but nothing good.
and then,
At your command.
so yeah, their North American division has mostly been doing translations of those games, from what I've been able to put together.
Die, unclean!
Okay.
But anyway,
So we're gonna be getting the German version?
no, it's English.
Like a man, guardsman.
No, I get it. They're gonna be translating it to English, but I mean the game is originally popular in Germany.
Inquisitor, listen to
Dark
me. The
Eye
monastery
and
is-
Korg
I'm in the middle of
is
something.
the
Later.
40k Wrath and Glory is new.
Ah.
It's up for pre-order right now.
Take it like
I
a
think
man,
it's
Burn! Burn!
coming out at the end of the month.
We'll have a slugging match. I'll win.
At your command. For the Emperor.
Told you I'd
But
win.
it seems to use more of a success-based system, like what you would see out of Shadowrun.
So throw a shitload of dice.
And see how many 4s, 5s, and 6s.
And more dice is always better, or you have a chance of failing with dice.
It's, again, I haven't sat in on
Oh, the thundering
play
blast of
testing or
weapons.
anything
I wish my brothers
about
were
what
here
I
to
know
hear this
is
canticle of
based
death.
on the
Talking
Learn to
about
Play
brothers.
comic
Which
they put
chapter
out.
do you belong to? I'm not familiar with
But
this
it's-
iconography.
I am Sergeant
Definitely
K.
a system that
of the
seems more
Stormwatcher Space Marines.
for
Explain.
um,
I don't know that
story
chapter.
based,
I would be
because
truly disappointed if you
there's
did.
certain tests where
Our
really
existence is secret.
fail.
Our numbers
It's
are few,
more a
and our burden is
pass,
terrible.
but
We are
like
the
one of the
watchers in the
examples
shadows,
is,
but rest
okay,
assured,
you
we
are
are the sanctioned blades
in
of the
on this
Calgary Conclave.
frozen waste,
Doing
and
what,
your
exactly?
Space Marine scout that's with you
Dying
makes a
gloriously
survival check to
during
try to
classified
navigate to
inquisitorial missions.
AdMech facility
Could we talk about
go to.
At your command.
And with his successes, you don't get lost in the blizzard and you make it to the facility before everybody finishes.
Looks like the 5 key is how you set those up.
Not that,
You will pay.
but anyway,
If you use the 5 key, you can set
Kill the
down the
heretic.
turrets.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
For the Emperor.
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now! Die, heretic!
Onwards. Don't linger, guardsman.
I'm guessing the monastery is trying to, what's the term I'm looking for here? Go into the warp.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Onwards.
That's what she's trying to tell you. It's powering up the void engines.
Ready to fight.
Not now, I'm busy. You're not too busy for this, trust me.
But anyway. But yeah, Wrath and Glory, it looks, from what little I've seen, it looks decent.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Want to get my
of diagnosis
on a copy before I final judgment.
Occurring system failures with why the automatic systems of Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with non-hostile bastards of his exploration fleet. Thus, the machine denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947 and as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Usher Tiberius. Spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a predetermined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority. It asserts its rights to override the Martyr automated weapon systems and teleporterium in times of need. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit. Well, no shit, you're
These
all
records
fucked.
are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
Yoku, for the Emperor. Onwards! Don't linger, guardsman.
May as well use the missiles while I have them. Fire in the hole.
Repent!
That's my turret. Its name is Bob, and I like it, so stop shooting my turret.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
I'll probably have to.
Before their... what?
If I'm trying to
dawn
save money
arrives?
to go to Ciderfest, I better
It is
pass on
already
getting
close.
it
I wonder
for
what
right
it
now.
looks like.
After we
Wait.
have disabled the jammer,
Do I
we
not
must
have
find
to
Lord
kill the
Klosterheim.
Space Marine? Is he gonna die
Yes,
for me?
that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
Yoku, man.
Kinda.
Oh, so I don't have to kill the idiot Space Marine who thinks he can give an Inquisitor orders. Because I thought the Inquisition was the one set of people that no one could give orders to.
For the Emperor.
Well, theoretically, the Emperor. But
I mean, they tried that in text-to-speech device. It didn't work out so well.
Now you will pay, scum.
Am I right?
yeah.
Oh! Hi!
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
For the Emperor.
Well, I guess I don't have to kill him.
Emperor!
He's dead, isn't he?
No.
Take it like a man, guardsman.
Let's do this!
Ready to fight.
Oh, cool. I just ripped his face off. His face off.
Yeah, but I think Nicolas Cage did it better.
You're right, Nicolas Cage probably did it better.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives and is ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
Huh. That seems bad.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
I mean, if you didn't and we do it,
Inquisitor,
that's going to be
you must teleport
hilarious.
back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jeller shields are probably compromised. Warp
Can you
trouble
not
will
pronounce
kill you.
Geller?
Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
I swear. I swear. Can't pronounce. Hi, Kichi.
Hi.
Hi, Kichi.
Hi, Fiaura.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm being an Imperial Inquisitor.
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the space marine.
No one expects the Drunken Inquisition.
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Matyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone.
Not enough.
What happens now?
Well, how long have you been drinking?
Then we will wait and see.
Oh, there's a person next to you.
Hello. There's an Adagio.
Yeah, it's not a person, it's an Adagio.
The stream has just increased its adorableness 120% because Kichi arrived.
Fuck you!
Alright, Apple Horse, calm down.
No. I don't wanna.
Even if I give you an apple?
I don't want an apple.
What if I give you an apple cider?
Okay.
See, she's easy. You just have to give her apple cider.
I like apple cider.
I mean, hold on.
Here.
Kichi now is considered weaponized cuteness.
No, I'm not.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Why can't I play her? She looks fun.
Warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Matyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed,
I'm
with the
doing
exception
one
of
last
Lord
drinking
Inquisitor
binge before I
Klosterheim.
start my diet.
He dedicated his life to finding the Matyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Matyr and the whereabouts of
I
Lord
will miss you,
Klosterheim.
alcohol.
We want
I miss you,
answers.
Kichi.
Continue this
I miss
investigation.
you too.
I agree,
Evaluate
Crimson
the
Raven. She
data,
sounds like a pony.
Gather new clues and find the
Who?
Matyr.
You.
Hopefully, with Lord
No, I don't.
Klosterheim on board, so
You
he
sound
can
like an apple pony.
explain his
I
disappearance.
do not sound like an apple
We
pony.
must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy.
Okay, Apple
And
Horse.
it will be your task.
Shut up,
and your
Twilight.
task alone.
God damn it. You got me to catch 22.
Our task is to
Because if
find
I
a
accept
ship in the
that,
vast
then you've
expanses of
accepted
the
being
Imperium.
Apple Horse, and I'm
How
satisfied.
hard could
But
it
if I
be?
don't accept that, then
The
then
Space
you
Marine
don't
I
accept being
rescued
Apple's
was part
Horse.
of the
And
expedition
therefore I'm
that
stuck
found
here in a
the
position
Matyr
where I
somehow.
don't want to be Twilight, but I
If
want
can
you to be Apple
interrogate
Horse.
him, I'm sure he can help us.
Darling,
That
darlings,
man
you're
is in
both
stasis
wonderful
at the
ponies.
moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm
No,
wrong,
I'm not.
but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is
Yes,
not
you
a
are,
simple
dear.
mortal we can treat.
Are you
Indeed.
British?
We need a tech priest with unique skills and
No, I'm
knowledge of the
just a
genetic
doofus.
material of the Adeptus
Oh, okay.
Astartes.
Hi,
We
doofus.
need a Magos Biologus.
I thought you were
which
Flopadoofus.
could be difficult.
I come from a long line
Yes.
of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a
Fifi,
hospittal
your
fortress
tank is
in the
ready.
Chernobog system.
Yay.
It's
How
also
much is
a
it?
secret research station of the
What
Adeptus
do you mean, how much?
Mechanicus. You'll find a
Assume that
Magus
I pay for it.
Biologus there.
I assumed I was just doing you a nice thing.
Okay. Lex is probably
Why do
gone
you
mad.
sound weirded out by getting a favor?
I mean, has there been any time ever where I've charged you for something?
No.
Right, because you're a wonderful person, and I like to do nice things for you.
But I'm not a wonderful person.
Thwack!
Whack.
What?
Every time she says she's not a wonderful person, I thwack her on the head with the rolled up newspaper.
And then when she's not around, I thwack her. Just like I did at BabsCon.
We have a thwack system in place.
You have a thwack system in place, so when I admit I'm a terrible human being...
Thwack.
Ow. God damn it, only one of you at a time!
That's what she said.
I'm aware of I'm aware of the system. I just misunderstood what was said.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool.
Huh.
I got to thwack her in person at Vegas.
You did.
Yay.
Yay.
You took it as a religious duty.
And then we can both thwack her at RowdyCon. Even more yays.
At the panel I saw from you, I was keeping a count on my fingers every time you said you were a terrible person, just so I could catch up the next time you were away from the panel. I was just like,
And then I got
"What?"
away from the panel, and I got thwacked religiously.
You did. Several times.
Everybody gets a gift of Nurgle.
I like how this abuse is something that we all consider perfectly acceptable.
It's not abuse, it's thwack therapy.
Thwack therapy.
Yeah.
What she said.
That's thwacky.
It's a totally legitimate medical thing.
It's
Totally
really,
legit.
when you start thinking about it, it's just classical negative reinforcement.
Yeah, see,
Right.
it's that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
chainswords.
Mm-hmm.
The whippings will continue until morale improves.
It's really no different than spraying your cat with water when they're on the sofa.
I mean, I could do that to.
Chainswords.
I could do that to
autogun.
to Fiaura,
Check the
but
next page.
then her shirt would be all wet all the time.
Is this the problem?
Kinda, yeah.
I fail to see the issue.
I mean,
even
sometimes you're around PG people.
Sometimes.
But we're mostly not, and I think you would just like to hear me moan.
I said nothing of the sort. Why would you moan when you get sprayed with water?
Because she gets...
She moans when she gets wet?
She moans when she gets squirted about stuff.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
She just likes to squirt.
I'll just, you know what? I'll just keep it to the newspaper. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna deny these things, but I am gonna complain. Oh, assault jumps. Oh, that's what.
Did we break Adagio because he's back there? I don't know if he's laughing or if he just can't believe we said
Oh,
that.
he just took a drink.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take a drink whenever anything horrible is, and truly horrible is said.
You're doomed.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this walking into this.
Well, I didn't.
But hey, you saved those guardsmen from being turned into what you deal with in Vermintide with those spawns.
Oh, I'm proud of myself. I had a D&D game today. I successfully convinced the mayor of our town that our rogue was retarded.
I can honestly say that I'm proud of you, and I have taught you well. Go forth into the world and spread.
Yay.
Ace that persuasion roll.
I'm also very proud of you too.
Check the second page. There was an implant, not an implant. The neural, that one gives 1.3 hit points per second.
Oh, and make no mistake, if the Duchess Mechanicus has to, they'll rip the old implant out and stuff a new one in there.
That is true.
By the way, good job, Kichi.
Thank you.
And with that, I am going back to sleep.
Good night.
Or attempting to.
A good attempt at sleeping.
Anyways, hi Fiaura.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just gonna be over here poking Fiaura in the forehead. Poke, poke, poke.
Why am I getting poked in the forehead?
Cause I'm drunk and I'm bored.
I
Why not a
mean,
boop on the nose?
that seems like a regular occurrence for you, no offense.
I haven't been drunk in a while. Okay, I was drunk in Vegas, but it's Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens in Vegas, everybody knows.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Nah, what happens in Vegas gets on the news.
Yeah, unless you're O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
I got to room with
Who are you
Fiaura in
for?
Vegas for
You
a
and your
day and a
mysterious
half.
storm watchers.
Ah.
We will make you whole
Yeah.
again.
Did you
I have questions
casino?
for you.
I said, did you go to casino?
We did. We didn't really do a lot of gambling though, because our group was sort of on the move.
Yeah, fair enough.
And our group was sort of the non-gambling type.
Yeah, not really. Like one or two were, but the majority was not, so we didn't really get to gamble. We'll fix that next time though.
Oh,
We'll
you
have a
get
gambling group.
Let's exit from here. And I would like... No, I don't. Wrong character. Wrong thing. I'd like to see what the assassin has to offer.
If I go to HRPC next year, we're going to a casino and we're playing slots.
I wanna go.
We're not playing slots.
I like slots.
We can play roulette or cards.
Fiaura can play blackjack. I'm gonna play slots.
And I'll play the roulette. Roulette, whatever the fuck that word is.
Put it all on pink.
Pink it is.
This looks like what Kichi would
Why
do.
not purple?
What?
Why not purple?
My assassin is Kichi.
Ooh.
Are they gonna make me play through the same sequence again?
Yep.
Every time you make a new character?
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna kill people.
She gonna stabby.
I'm gonna stabby. With the sharp and pointy things.
Essentially, the whole thing with Martyr is opening tutorial / story setup.
Right.
Strange.
Fiaura, if this game lets you name weapons, I want you to name my sword Mr. Sharp and Pointy.
New entry.
Mr. Sharp and
to dock in the
Pointy.
hangar of an unknown
Yes.
fortress monster. Interest.
So...
And they mind Mr. Stabby.
So, I'm cut off from alcohol until we get more tips, because I've had my shot and my full bottle of boozahol.
Quick, somebody tip.
Someone give
You
her
guys
just
know how
a tip.
drunk streams work. How drunk I get is up to
New
you
log
guys.
entry. Found some
Someone give her
corpses.
just
Blood
a tip.
smells and tastes fresh. The wounds are... Let's see how this weapon works. Yes, I
But
think
nobody
it
here
will
has
do.
leprosy.
What?
A
I
spawn
don't
of
get that
chaos. An interesting challenge at
I was
least.
gonna ask, where is exactly HRPC located anyway?
The Renaissance Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's me shit ton to stay there then.
Now, you are gone. What a
There are
shame.
other
A
hotels
magnificent
in
imperial
the
tomb
area, like
despoiled by
across the
chaos.
street and
It'll be a
next door and
glorious
stuff.
task
So
scraping this
you don't
place
have
clean
to
again.
stay at the Renaissance.
If you don't want to spend, what, say $500 per night or less.
It's not 500 per night.
It's cheaper than that.
Yeah.
I'm speeding through this as quick as I can.
Yeah. Though I will say this, if you go there and you're not in the hotel, the staff might be dicks and kick you out, saying, "Oh no, you can't swim here."
Oh, the staff is interesting.
Yeah. They're not used to anything other than business conventions.
Yeah, they're used to business conventions. Fuck you.
I'm spending over yada dollars a stay here.
Which brings up another question I have.
Sure.
The hotel for Ciderfest, do they have a...
No, they do.
What?
They do not. Cool. I checked.
Okay, so we need to go to the Chervog system and murder cultists, and then up here, visit Mercy Agony Void Station, and so...
Plus, isn't Milwaukee always cold or
that
something?
system? No. Oh. I'm a derp. It's literally pointing at it for me.
Herpty derp.
Oh yeah, Kichi, are you gonna
This
be
is
a
Meta
Cyber
Surgeon
PS?
Agrippa 723 Theta
When
speaking.
is Cider
How
Fest
can I
again?
assist you, Inquisitor?
October.
Oh, October.
I think like the last weekend of October, I
I
believe.
don't think so, because I'm pretty sure that's when my friend Will and Katie's wedding is.
I have a Space Marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos biological person.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
request
fairly
cannot be
certain that's when
granted.
my friend's
I
wedding is.
suggest that
so
you
I
seek
don't think
medical
I'll be going to
assistance
Cider
elsewhere.
Fest.
I'm on special, as in short but special assignment.
You're special?
I have to insist.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current
Who's the
status
spider lady?
assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Yeah, this is the point where the really opens up.
Where
Go on.
can I
Right.
find this biologus?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St.
Did you
Abelard
try
relay
working the
station.
shaft?
We lost contact with the station recently.
You lost contact with the station and are not alarmed.
Oh, the Emperor didn't want a religion. He didn't want any superstition.
Yeah, he
He
didn't
wanted
want a
nothing but
religion,
rational thought.
and also, you know, oh hi, we have a dank tip. Holy shit!
Hmm?
I'm gonna have some wild
Oh.
Pegasus over that.
Ooh, yay, drunk fee.
Yay! Fee is not gonna be able to walk tonight.
I don't want to be the only one drunk.
Maybe we'll get some classic drunk feast stories.
We can drink at BronyCon.
I mean, you could ask for some classic feast stories. I don't know that you'll get many.
Okay. How about some classic drunk feast stories?
Yeah, classic drunk
Fee.
story.
They haven't heard Confused Alicorn's story yet.
Oh, no, they haven't. Tell them that one.
Confused Alicorn?
You were there.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Monday night game.
I haven't reposted that yet. All right, so let's take our shot.
To your health.
So, Confused Alicorn. We started the game. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for that. We started the game in cages. And after lengthy negotiations and having to get the guards to fuck each other so that we could get the ring remover so we could cast spells and use our wings again. Yeah, it's only $15 now to drink the Green Zebra beer.
The epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The port station is in total
But
lockdown until the decontamination
we get out of the cages.
and the Imperial Guard troops
We get into a
arrive.
big old brawl. And our face character, played by Babseed,
Quarantine doesn't...
decides to run ahead. And, you know, says, I'm going to go find weapons, you guys hold them off. So we're doing that. And, Babseed, and this person's character, autogun, so much better. Run into the nearest building to try to find us weapons. And they find us weapons! In the hands of the guards in the guard barracks.
For the Emperor!
So, Babsy goes, well, I don't want Violet to get hurt. I got an idea. And immediately goes face down, ass up.
Burn! Burn!
Violet comes back out, helps us with the brawl. And my character is the first one to go into the building. My character's unaware this is going on. So she opens the door and sees that Babseed's Pegasus is currently being gangbanged by all of the raiders. Now, my character is naive because, you know, Alicorn of the Goddess, they tend not to, you know, have a lot of input without the goddess.
If you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine.
I have 60 AP left.
Defender of the Imperium.
And my exact description of my action.
Bag of hugs for $5.
Even if their relationship
I agree,
is
James.
strained,
No one expects the Inquisition.
He must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
So, my reaction is to sit on my ass with all 60 action points I have left, and this is my exact words. I stare in confused Alicorn. I don't declare dodges or anything else that could be potentially useful. Nope, I stare in confused Alicorn. People were upset and asked, well, why don't you do something? My character is deeply confused at what is going on. Note to self, flamethrowers hurt. But, yeah, it took a zebra kicking her in the head to tell her to do something besides sit on her ass and stare. Because my character's question was, we are unsure if you want help, and if so, how? Thank you, Babseed. Thank you for scarring a character for me out the gate. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I have a fully automatic setting. Fuck this burst shit.
So does Babseed's pony, apparently.
By the way, we're pretty sure Babseed's pony is going to turn out preggers with a raider baby.
Raider babies, they make nightmares come true.
Nightmares, you say?
That moment I can literally just go, back demons! I'm liking the autogun! I'm also liking the chainsword. Just because, you know, we should have chainswords. We should really have chainswords and actually have chainsword fights. Hey Russia, I got an idea for your new national sport. I'm sure Putin would love it. So you take a chainsaw and you make it into a sword with teeth that can cut through titanium. But that's not all. That's not all. We're not done yet. And then you put people in a ring with them and have them fight to the death. Or to the pain. I mean, to the pain could be just as interesting. Death or pain?
To the pain.
So they have to lop off their arms, legs, ears, and tongue. No, not the ears, the eyes. You have to leave the ears on so they can listen to the screams of people that walk past them.
Die, unclean!
Yes.
I was unaware that chain swords could rip apart ship internals, but...
You have to remember what a chain sword is made of.
Inquisitor, I have completed
Adamantium
the task you
teeth!
gave me. There is no trace of the Matyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
Bad Nurglites! Yes, I did that just to DFA one Nurgling.
Really?
You gonna blame me?
No, not really.
I blame you.
The thing is, you blame everybody.
Yeah?
I'm really liking the auto gun. Can I... Ooh, Mars pistol, a heavy flamer.
Just use all the guns already and just shoot them in the face.
Last defensive perimeter collapse, loss of base imminent. Lord Commissar Burns has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the librarium as ranking officer for the Astropath Quarter. As confirmed loss, I ordered Bravo Squad to retreat with survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Deck, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempest Garrison St. Albert has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol the Emperor protects. The Inquisitor finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit cutter communication and destroyed the primary data vault. Secondary data vault is partially salvaged. The tech priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. According to Lord Commissar Baron, the primary objective of the attack was specific: to capture the St. Auburn Astropath Choir and block the Cherbourg telepathic duct. If there's any
Hi,
connection
this
to
bag of hugs for $5. Hold!
I have to open one of those. I'm cringing.
I drink for the confused alicorn. You need it?
Yeah, the confused alicorn probably should drink alcohol.
Recoil, unclean! There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature.
Ow! Spray him with auto gunfire!
Remember, you've got the DFA and the grenades.
Have a grenade.
Be gone, demon. Let's see what's so important in the chest.
A stun mine? Really? Really? That's what was so important that you were willing to defend it with a goddamn demon?
Yes.
A fucking stun mine?
Yes.
Yep.
Stunning revelation.
It could be a really good stun mine. You never know.
It had better be like the stun mine that I can hurl at Cain himself. An incarnate of Cain from the Eldar, and it stun it.
Never know until you try.
Go get the poison.
Which poison?
Green zebra.
You know what? I'll grab one for myself as well.
Oh, you're gonna join in the torment?
Might as well. I'm already drinking watermelon Mike's lemonade. Ugh.
I mean, you guys are gonna get to see a holy machine gun tomorrow because my renegade is using a holy machine gun.
Someone stole my profile picture.
Who stole your profile picture?
Juice Tops 554.
I'll pretend like I realize what that is.
Who's one of the people that joined it.
Okay.
It's one of my profile pictures for my deviant art.
Do you want me to get these glasses or no?
Oh god, it comes in cans?
Yep.
I'm sure that makes it all the worse. Yeah, we may as well put it in a glass so everyone can see what we're actually consuming.
Somehow I doubt that it's actually going to change the color. It's an ale of some form.
And it's probably not going to help the taste, but we're going to do it anyway.
Well, you know what? At least we'll use decent glassware for it.
So, hi, Ruby Red. You're new.
Yes.
You do realize that things that you put on Deviant are on the internet, and therefore, you know, if people don't want to have to take them, not use them, you can't do anything about it, right?
No. Okay, whoopsie. Whoever he is playing, he stole the idea for the profile picture.
Oh, well, if he drew it first, you're fucked. Yeah, we're getting this green zebra alcohol because Moon apparently approves of Sunrise Nyota babies.
Spoiler alert!
They already know. We've shown them the concept art.
I know.
Oh god, laser beams and flamethrowers!
I'm going to apologize right now. Moon is an evil individual. This stuff smells god-awful.
Oh god, I got ran over.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, smell it.
No.
I need a towel. There's not any froth to it either.
Oh, there was when I poured it in, but it didn't last. It's also sweet.
Really?
Beer shouldn't be sweet. Well, I mean, like,
okay.
it's bizarre.
Can you bring me one of the cans so I can show them the can?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we promised we would open one of these. I already regret poor life decisions. Like, wholeheartedly. But this is what we just opened. Yes, that says Green Zebra Goose Style Ale brewed with watermelon and sea salt.
That sounds gross.
That does.
What in the fuck?
Sunrise Nyota babies.
Hey, Rana. Rana.
The fuck is this?
Feed.
Yes?
Where's your children?
You guys want to see Sunrise? Okay, well, we have concept art for them. I regret everything.
That stuff looks like straight up piss.
It doesn't taste like anything, oddly enough.
Well, I mean, there's some sweetness to it. But
yeah, it's mostly flavorless.
I mean, I can't say it's bad, but I can't say it's particularly good either. It's just, I mean, if it's alcohol, I mean, what is the alcohol content on this?
Like
4.6%, so pretty stiff for a beer.
What I heard was this is terrible and we should feel bad.
I've had worse.
Okay, so Kichi asked for pictures. Hold on, let me get them all together.
Yay!
So, Here's the concept art of twins standing next to each other. Here's the concept art of one. And here's the concept art of the other. And the eye's like that because apparently they both inherit Nyota's eye. On opposite sides.
Yep. Despite the fact that his eye is partly due to the fact that he took a sword to the face.
I think your spirit is gonna cause shenanigans.
Fiaura, those are not the children I am referring to.
Oh, you want these kids?
Yes.
You want this? You want the shitpost ship kids you made?
Yes, those are the children.
I just want to point out that they're hippogriffs eating chicken.
Nom nom. It's A1 and tater tot.
Yeah, they're cannibals.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see everything.
I just realized a problem with Mem Kage's drawing, by the way.
Hmm?
Sunrise's pip buck is on the wrong leg.
Why does Sunrise look like she doesn't want to be there?
Because Sunrise would rather be with Nyota, because, you know, Nyota has a bigger...
Well, well, you know what? Sunrise should not be having unprotected breakfast with people.
Apparently. Apparently, unprotected breakfast.
She should not be having unprotected coffee breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Those were some wild coffee breaks.
Very.
I mean, at least Nyota is an equine.
So you're having coffee without a filter is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes, we're having unfiltered coffee. This is kind of disgusting.
In sugar.
But like I said, I've had... Seriously? Okay.
I don't like watermelon. I generally don't like sea salt. You basically put two unsavory things together and told me to drink it.
Watermelon and sea salt is
I'll
awesome.
get rid of it, but I mean, this technically constitutes alcohol abuse.
I make him... Wait, I'm a bartender at a lot of cons now. I commit alcohol abuse on a regular basis.
Inquisitor,
Primarily because if I drank everything people brought up that they didn't want, oh dear God.
Stay alert.
Sorry, I don't see what's wrong with watermelon and sea salt. Both are very good.
I like watermelon.
A shiny tech shrine. Damage reduction increase. Okay, well, suppressive fire!
I mean, salt goes good on a margarita.
That's a margarita.
Besides, a lack of watermelon and sea salt in your diet leads to getting pregnant all the time.
Yes.
So stop having your unprotected coffee breaks. Or at least filter your coffee.
Or be like the grown-ups and switch to tea.
Burn!
So you're referring to unprotected tea breaks.
All proper tea is free and open and should not
Let's
be
do this, Nerdlight! Let's do this.
Uh-oh, she's serious.
After all, do you enjoy being teabagged? No.
I think you do.
Not one iota. I do loose leaf teas.
Not one iota?
Not one iota.
I'm going to start using that saying now.
You like it?
Not one-eyed Nyota.
Like I said, I've had worse. Natty Ice and Hams come to mind.
Hey, Fee.
Yeah?
I hate to tell you, you're streaming a black screen.
Oh, my bad.
Bump-a-dum-bump.
I'm bad at this. Oh
Okay,
God,
so
I'm
back
really
up
bad at
chat
this.
now.
Inject me.
Get good.
Clearly her computer is sending her into the warp.
Yeah, it was warp fuckery. Nurgle did some warp fuckery.
Her computer cannot handle her bullshit no more.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to
That,
find
that
the
needs to
cogitator.
be
It will grant you
added
access
to
to
the
the data
Fiauraism.
vaults.
Somebody get on that.
Wait, what needs to be a Fiaurism?
Quick, inject me.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magos Biologus
I
tries
forget,
to send
is this a
report to
single
her
or
superiors,
multiplayer
it
game?
must be logged here.
It is co-op.
Yeah, co-op is available.
This is med. Recording my med for astropath transition. My work at Phoenix. I have lost 14 teammates to this fascinating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects that can be identification of the pathogen possible. The infection is Epirian in Orn, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to the via one of the incoming I have narrowed down the possible sources to 3 worlds in the subsector. I will all 3 locate the possible words and things.
I missed the Magos Biologus on the station.
Mutation.
I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
Hey, wait, I've got more stories. Hey, it's hammer time. The expression on his face. The expression on his face.
Yep. Okay. Drop it.
So, I'm playing a character who is a zebra that stepped in taint, and the taint reduced her to pipsqueak size. So she's size -1. Her martial art is Titan Slayer.
Downloading screen though.
So every pony who's normal sized or bigger, she gets her martial art bonuses against.
And you're doing this to a new GM. You are a terrible person.
I'm not gonna argue
Or a
with that
beautiful
shit.
person, if you think about it.
Who's
That's
the
Little
poor
Pip.
sucker? Little Pip?
Nope, Shadow. Little
Oh,
Pip.
Shadow.
I thought it was Little Pip.
Oh yeah, Little Pip. It's Little Pip. But Little Pip apparently knows what Little Pip is doing relatively a lot better than Little Pip lets on.
Yeah.
Either that or he just has a handle on insanity and just rolls with what happens.
That's true. Ooh, pointy new chain sword. Pointy new chain sword. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. So that means that every single target that runs up to me and goes, I am, I'm like, no. Just no. You think you are, but you're really not. And that has been the insanity. Which means that raiders have come up and gone, and I'm like, I have a sledgehammer. And so unmercilessly and unceremoniously, Mayuda, which translates to my hammer, has been a real hammer to every pony she visits.
She's actually made raiders afraid of her.
So I want you to imagine this zebra that's no higher than your kneecap screaming at you, and you feel the need to poop yourself. That's what these raiders are experiencing right now.
Wow.
Do you need water?
Probably.
Because if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this smart.
They're smart?
Nah.
As smart as
This
we
is
can
smart
get
way?
collectively.
We get smart collectively? I thought we got dumber collectively.
As smart as a peanut.
I mean, you usually come up with the dumb ideas, and I just go, yeah, we'll go with that.
This seems like a bad combination of things because that indicates that he's enabling me.
Yeah.
Well, Sunrise says, hey, those look like raiders, but I'm going to go say hi to them anyway. Okay, well, I just need to figure out exactly how many healing potions we're going to need for you. And Quick Stitch. Me. Al. Shfundo. Thankfully, he doesn't have to do that for Box or... yeah.
You forgot Mina!
Yeah, it's pretty much the story of my character.
Everyone forgets about Scapola Mina.
No, we don't.
We don't forget about Mina.
But Mina's never in you know, severe danger that Quick Stitch can't help her out. And Mina actually sits at the, you know, mid-range. Does the smart thing.
Okay,
Fights
so
from a distance.
the chair log system, which is this one. And you want me to go to where and slaughter who? Because, okay, Malcor Prime. And you want me to go purge the rebels. We can purge rebels. I have a new flamethrower. We're gonna try out flamethrowers. I'm just saying, flamey.
That's always good for purging.
I know, right? Let's go purging.
Purge it with
fire. Purging, we will go. Oh, a purging. Actually, bunker busting. That seems like a funner idea.
Burn it all. Burn, baby. Yeah.
Deactivate all the hay batteries. Calling an airstrike on the bunker. Okay.
I remember the good old tabletop days. You punched a flamethrower through a window or gun slit in a bunker position. You just roll to wound every single miniature in the footprint.
So
of
I'm
that
gonna build
bunker.
some hype for about 13 hours from now. I'm gonna describe my character for Black Crusade's weaponry. So I built the closest thing I could to Rambo's M60.
Which really was a standard 60.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that?
So she has a auto gun that is recoil baffled, belt fed, melee attachment, extended magazine, pistol gripped. The melee attachment, by the way, is an axe, and I gave it amputator rounds. She has a 54 Tanter, aka the poor man's bolter, revolver with amputator shot.
Machine gun sounds like a variant of the lightweight stubber, as opposed to the heavy stubber, which is a pintle mount.
Yes. She has a whaling axe and a regular old-fashioned sword.
Oof. So she's got a lot of equipment. What about armor?
Carapace.
Good pick, good pick.
Though if we have to do infiltrator missions, I imagine that I'll have to downgrade to flak armor.
Still okay. I mean...
Are these really rebel guardsmen? Did you rebel guardsmen honestly think you stood a chance?
Recoil unclean.
Okay, that's it. We're gonna do this the hard way. Purge! Purge!
Repent!
Purging with the unclean.
Purge it all, baby.
Purge it all out now. Purge it all out.
'Cause I'm having a
Apparently
good
my
time.
damage suffered is increased.
Burn! Burn!
Okay, Ogren.
Fuck yeah.
Huh. Trap flamer. Well, so long as I just sit back here and spray it with auto gunfire.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we're good. Oh, that is a Black Legion Chaos Space Marine. Hi, friendo! Huh, that frag grenade appears to have done nothing. Let's try purging.
Power armor for the win.
Yeah, power armor doesn't work so well against flamethrower. Burn, baby, burn.
Blessed Prometheum.
Hello?
We're having barbecue tonight.
We're gonna have a lot of barbecue tonight. I'm gonna drink some more Angry Orchard here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having barbecued Space Marine for dinner tonight. Hope you came prepared with your own because it's BYOB. Bring your own barbecue sauce.
And remember, you had sloppy thunderhoofs for your lunch.
That's true. We had sloppy thunderhoof for lunch.
Kinky.
Well, he was sloppy on his perception check.
You guys were really sloppy. I mean, you didn't check for traps. You just suspected that since there were no turrets or immediate enemies that you were safe. And I had to show you the wasteland as doesn't care. I'm kind of sorry for it. Thunderhoof didn't deserve that.
Teleport beacon in range.
And then he did deserve when that Tyler all goes, but my turret. That was just so cold.
Dead.
Well, when the explosion shreds everything you own, everything you're carrying, to nothingness, yeah, dead.
I'm getting really tired of the bolt pistol.
You are dead. Not big surprise.
Perish, filth!
I killed the Space Marine before I killed... That's a shitty Space Marine if you die before a fucking Imperial Guard Sergeant. Good God. You're bad as you feel bad.
He should.
One less time
Back
to
to
worry
the
about.
corner.
Keep going.
Ooh, flak tower.
That's one flak tower down. Like, a fuckload more to go. When the Space Marine dies before the Imperial Guard Sergeant, you are a bad Space Marine.
Yeah, that's right, it told me, veteran guardsmen.
For the Emperor!
Gotta figure they've survived a whole lot of stuff thrown at them by the universe.
But the Space Marine should have survived more. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, that's like a Challenger player who thinks he's totally invulnerable from the bots and dives right on into them in a map.
I've been that Challenger player, but I get away with it.
Yes, yes. But the veteran guardsman's the guy who's like, yeah, I've been through this shit before. Fuck that noise. I'm gonna use cover. I'm gonna use guile. I'm gonna let some other motherfucker be my distraction. You get the idea.
That is a whole lot of ow that they are just spraying at me.
Ogre and Ripper guns.
Ogre with an autocannon.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god, you're facing Gunther!
Well, Gunther just had a heavy stubber.
Well, this one's probably gonna go surrender.
If he dares to ask me to surrender, I will tell him to suck on a railroad spike. And give him the spike he can suck on. That is a grenade.
I feel like I need to send you a prop railroad spike.
Kill the heretic.
Take it to the Vatican and get it.
You heretics do not get to summon a demon, okay? You're not good enough to summon a demon.
Purge them all. This thing they're using that you're working on over this, I guess, ocean?
Yeah, it's like an ocean or something.
It's reminding me of some of the special sets you could assemble for hallways for your miniature games.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure flamethrower beats plasma gun at this range.
Overheat.
God damn, the fucking sergeant is tough. Oh, he literally kills all the turrets by killing him. That's good to know. So kill the guy and you kill the turret.
Well, he's got all the codes.
Reloading.
He was trusted.
Apparently mistakes were made.
Oops.
And this is the part where I kite the enemies away from each other. And oh god, that's gonna hurt.
Oh no. I still remember the one Imperial Guard medal turns you into a badass. Your guard sergeant.
What the fuck are those? I don't know, but you know what? Kill it with fire applies and works wonders.
For the Emperor! Overheat.
Apparently they are spiders with rending claws.
Ew.
I, for some reason, am not okay with this.
Mm.
Oh god, I ran right into the flamethrower turret!
What?
Well, good night. I will see you for game.
I will see you tomorrow, Ravana.
Good night, Ravana.
Be our adorable priestess of little nurse of Nurgle.
Ah. It's a twin-linked flamethrower.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Hmm.
Ow, 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 ow. You can stop. That hurts.
Yeah, seriously, with an autocannon? It's like, Ogre with an anti-tank gun against the person. Hmm.
Repent!
Good thing.
Have a grenade!
Good thing for Sunrise, Boxphone didn't show up with a pair of PTRS.
Why is it a good thing? He wouldn't have killed Pickline if he did that. He wouldn't have had the
No.
AP to do it.
I mean, those anti-tank rifles?
Oh. Yeah, but those aren't very good at close range.
No.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, that's cute. She passed
Cook
out
him.
snoring.
Kichi is adorable when she passes out snoring.
Yeah.
Overheat.
Wait, is that what that noise is?
Yes, it's Kiki snoring.
Oh, that's adorable.
She even snores like an apple pony.
She does. And she'll deny it. She's gonna deny it. Quick, get recordings for blackmail purposes.
We have recording for blackmail purposes. Like, it's assumed we have recording for blackmail purposes.
Me and my friends in the
Falling
Klingons.
asleep and cold means I need sleepies.
Hey, back in my Klingon days, me and my Klingon friends would always say, always get set to take photos or what have you for blackmail opportunities.
So what you're saying is your Klingons were secretly Ferengi.
Good night, you blackmailed peoples.
Hey,
Have a
Kichi.
good night, Kichi.
Good night, Kichi.
She has gone
we
to
love
cities.
you. Alright, quick, everyone. Send me blackmail material.
And thereby the Klingons follow the rules of acquisition.
Oh God.
Oh, it's more like this for us. You will give us this star system, or we shall release the photographs of your misbehavior.
You would never do such thing. It would be a dishonorable act.
We're dealing with dishonorable non-Klingon warriors. Die,
heretic!
Has a point.
Just
I mean,
because you're
Linzabi
dealing
is the
with a
furthest thing I'd
non-Klingon does
imagine
not
from a
mean-
Klingon warrior.
Just because you are not, I am not a Klingon warrior, does not mean that you do not act without honor, for you are supposed to be better than I am.
How do I reactivate this thing?
Okay, you do realize that there is also the Klingon intelligence bureaus.
We're not talking about the Romulans.
No, we're talking about Klingon Intelligence Gathering Bureau.
You said
KIGB.
Klingon and intelligence in the same sentence. And I
Recoil on
think you need to have defined the term oxymoron.
Well, no, not really, because think about it. They had warp drive ships while humanity was still sailing the oceans with sails of cloth.
Well, don't forget, there's a reason why I say we're not talking about the Romulans for two reasons. One, the Romulan-Klingon alliance that basically led to them both having the exact same ship designs in
Suppressive
D7.
fire is insufficient.
Yeah.
But there's also the fact that the Klingons would just hack the Romulans because the Romulans have the Tal Shiar, which are only rivaled by the Obsidian Order.
Yep.
That's fair.
I mean, even Section 31 doesn't hold a candle to either the Tal Shiar or the Obsidian Order.
In a way, they do. They actually went as far as to try to attempt to commit genocide.
And yet none of them did what Sisko was willing to do and arranged for the murder of a Romulan in order to get the Romulans to help fight against the Dominion.
Yes, this is true. I mean, they were willing to sit back and do this. I mean, of course, I'll bet they knew Sisko was up to this shit. And they said, "Oh, this is a good idea. Let's let him do it."
Ooh, shiny plasma gun.
In the Pale Moonlight is probably one of the best Deep Space Nine episodes ever. If only for that last scene where he just is staring right, like breaking the fourth wall, going,
"Would I do it again?"
No, it was the "I can live with it. I can live with it."
He's trying to convince himself so hard.
Well, that's just it. I don't think he needed to convince himself. I think he knew he could live with it, and in a way, it makes Eddington right about calling him Javert.
Yeah, but look at all the situational things he was doing during this whole episode when it was his scene in the cabin. He's drinking booze. He's questioning himself for doing these things. I mean, yeah, it was great character development.
Well, Avery Brooks in general, in my opinion, Sisko is the greatest Star Trek captain, and I don't care if I'm committing sacrilege by saying it.
I don't know, Adagio, best starship captain.
Best starship captain?
Yeah.
Well, no,
well, you can count Kirk
No, best
out.
Star Trek captain.
Star Trek, not Starship. Overall, of all the captains.
Well,
And we're only
Kirk is
talking the
immediately
four. We're not
counted out
talking about
because he was
Archer.
just the intergalactic horror of Star Trek. Let's see. Realistically, for me, it's kind of a toss-up between Picard and Sisko.
Okay, I can buy Picard and Cisco because Picard at least was a diplomat as well as a military officer.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's fair.
Cisco had the best of Kirk and Picard.
Target offline.
See, the moment you say that there was something about Cisco that meshes with Kirk is when I start having a problem.
It's the Cisco is willing to break the rules.
Okay, Cisco's willing to break the rules, but he's not a slut.
No. We know that. I mean, that was Jadzia's job, and I love Jadzia to death. But that was Jadzia's job.
Jadzia, what's your job? I'm the slut.
No. It's she's truly a transsexual because she's both male and female. It just depends on what body she's in at the time.
She's just a trumped up ghoul.
I like how you just assumed my demographic is all sluts, but you know.
I was not assuming your demographic was sluts at all.
No, but also, yeah, technically, in one respect, she's kind of like a ghoul.
Yeah, Jadzia's just a nice ghoul.
Well, I mean, Jadzia also has admitted that Dax changes from host to host and acquires things that are new. I think that when she went from Curzon to Jadzia was a free spirit. Curzon was... There's a reason why Curzon was respected by the Klingons.
I haven't run into any more Space Marines.
Spiders, yeah.
For the Emperor!
Kind of worried. It's just Ogrins.
But when we speak of Kirk, we are not speaking of Kirk, the male prostitute of Starfleet. We're speaking more of the actual captain that he is, and just how he blatantly disregards or uses the rules as he sees fit.
See, but that's denying an integral part of the character, which is a massive character flaw that actually makes him, at the very least, somewhat relatable as being inherently flawed.
Well, we're separating aspects of the character for certain discussion purposes. I mean, it's...
Okay, you see,
it's not
here
like
I am,
Janeway is the
I'm
worst captain,
taking...
in my opinion.
See, I'm taking Picard and Cisco in their entirety. Picard is a relatable character and a damn fine captain because he's willing to let his obsession carry him to the positive resolution. Like, and on top of that, we see in, I think what is it, First Contact, we see his obsession with wiping out the Borg, and he actually takes a moment and steps back and realizes, hey, I need to stop this.
It took him a massive snap to do so, though, which was very good character development for Picard.
It told me they let Bones get some action here and there, too. Kirk
They let Spock get some action, for crying out loud. With Savick, of all people.
Yeah.
I'm just horrified at the thought that Spock has sex.
Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, she would have had to.
Don't. I'm good.
I'm kind of disappointed that no one even likes Archer at all.
I'm sorry, who?
Captain
I thought
Archer?
I thought that was just a quick episode of Quantum Leap where he showed up in a filming of a Star Trek episode.
Harsh.
But accurate.
Not
Actually,
inaccurate,
a lot of
but
people,
still harsh.
a lot of people have been finding they can live with Star Trek Enterprise a hell of a lot more than Star Trek Discovery.
Well, see, the problem is no one has ever seen Star Trek Discovery, so it's easy to recognize that. People at least watched Enterprise. Granted, I stopped after the first couple episodes of season one, but at least I saw a couple episodes.
I'm just going by what some people have reviewed from the fact that they actually spent money on this and are renting they just to watch it. They spent money on the CBS All Access, which is minimal access.
I mean, for crying out loud, Axanar would have been better, but that's a whole nother can of worms.
CBS All Access, minimum access.
They only have 2 shows on. STD and some cop show. That's it.
Plus all their other content that from past and present, I think.
Which is mostly junk. Nobody watches. And they want you to...
You guys are all hard. How do I have you as an audience? You guys are a bunch of harsh assholes.
Because we love you, Fiaura.
They named one of their shows after a sexually transmitted disease.
Yes, STD.
Plus, you made us this way, Fee. Congratulations.
We are the army of Fiaura, after all.
I feel like I've done Total Biscuit proud or some shit.
But I mean, I've never gotten to, I didn't even watch the one episode that was available on regular TV for Discovery.
You mean the part 1 that they broadcast for free just to tease
Exactly.
people?
I might have bootlegged it.
Well, then it was the end of their season when they finally showed something that looked kind of like the original Enterprise.
I think part of the problem with both Discovery and Enterprise, and this is now me stepping back from fanboy and trying to be somewhat objective, is
Wait. Before you finish that sentence, you're not you can be non-fanboy?
Yes, I can be objective. It's rare. But there are moments where I can step back and at least try and speak from an intellectual level and try and at least be fair and honest.
And I think I know which position you're about to take.
Well, I mean, let me preface this. I enjoy the Abrams Star Trek films. They are not great in terms of cinematography or story. That's just, they just have some bad scripts.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no problem with the Abrams verse. The reason being, my biggest fear was that J.J. Abrams was going to turn around and basically look to the ghost of the great bird of the galaxy and say, oh, hey, your child, I understand your child better than you, so I am going to basically tear it apart like the Borg and rebuild it to show that my version of your child is better than yours. That was my biggest fear, because that is what I have seen so many directors go back and do to my childhood. I'm looking at you, Michael Bay, twice.
So, I was about to say that at least the Klingons and the Klingon ships in the JJ verse, especially the Warbirds, as they called them, God, at least looked like Klingon ships. They had that E7 look.
So what you're telling me is I get a random chest, 100 influence points, I don't know what the fuck to do with those, and I get an emote for completing this objective.
Ooh, an emote.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, Draconis.
And it looks like all you have to do is contribute toward that in order to do it. I mean, you have to do 5,000 on your own, but you also have to contribute towards that event.
But no, one of the things is that a lot of people could have lived with if they did Discovery as a after Nemesis kind of thing.
Well, the only problem is the only program anyone wants to see after Nemesis is Star Trek Titan. They want Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis
What is Star
basically
Trek Titan?
helming a series.
It's based on a bunch of novels that take place on board the USS Titan, which is Riker's ship.
The one that he gets, that he's going to take over right at the very end of Nemesis, where they were being sent to Romulus to deal with rebuilding their government after the events.
Good luck. I mean, no offense, and I don't mean to sound callous, but man, that guy has gotten a little heavyset.
Yeah, but one of the problems, one of the issues is that this is the second time in a row they've rather gone backwards and tried to do what they claim is a prequel. Enterprise kind of fit in. Discovery doesn't even look like it. The ships are far, far bigger. So you've got a size reboot on top of a visual reboot in a universe that may or may not be from the actual TOS. Because, wow, Spore Drive, you can jump dimensions.
Well, and that's a major thing. When Abrams basically had Spock say, "My universe still is going on and doing its thing. I just left, but my leaving has skewed existence to a parallel realm." I'm like, you know what? This world can make its own ticket. I can live with it exactly as it is, and I was fine with it.
And they got what, 3 form? They're gonna have.
They got 2 extra movies out of it. Unfortunately, with the death of the Chekhov actor, I'm pretty sure they're going to be done with that particular universe unless they find a way to either remove Chekhov from the universe. But I don't think I think the third film did not do well, especially with the Axonar controversy adding on top of it.
Well, the Axonar controversy came mostly because of the problems with STD coming out too.
Well, I didn't hear as much complaints about STD as it. I mean, I heard some with that because it was taking place in the same time period.
He can just summon those?
Oh boy. Hey, at least they're not bringing out hybrids that are Billy Shark spiders.
These are pretty bad.
Yeah, they do look pretty nasty, don't they?
Burn! Burn!
You should be able to link chainsword those.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, good night.
I'm running out of hit points quickly.
But yeah, I mean the Klingons were overdone to a weird degree. They looked very alien and they couldn't even. The actors couldn't speak through the masks.
I assume you're talking about Discovery.
Yeah, the Discovery Klingons. It's like.
I mean, I can at least appreciate that Enterprise tried to explain the
back
Puerto
up and
Ricans in
continue?
GoldenEye.
But
fuck that Stryker.
And that's what a lot of people said. They looked at the Klingon ship designs. They had a thing they called it was a D7. It looked like a cross between a Narn battle cruiser from Babylon 5 and a Wraith Hive ship.
Wraith are from
Stargate Universe. Or
okay,
Stargate
didn't watch a lot of didn't watch a lot of that.
Yeah. Anyway, then they said at least JJ's Klingon from this Kobayashi Maru looked like they had the D7 vibe going on.
Yeah, and that's my major factor is trying to do a prequel in the Star Trek universe is not easy because you have to reverse engineer. It's kind of like the problem that some people had with the prequel trilogy for Star Wars. We're not getting into the writing of that. We're getting into the ship design of that, where you're looking at ships that are supposed to be 20 or 30 years older, but they feel like they are actually 20 or 30 years further ahead. You can't see the jump from the Naboo cruisers all the way to suddenly just having things like the TIE fighter and things of that nature. It doesn't reverse engineer well. We're trying to look at Old Republic. The ships in Old Republic, some of them look better designed than ships from Return of the Jedi. It's not easy to reverse engineer a history like that.
Fucking las guns.
Yep, that's a lot of guns.
Perish, Phil!
Come on.
I mean, you could always use your health files.
True.
Heresy. A real man needs no health.
Enjoy
Faith
dying.
cannot sustain you alone. The will of the God Emperor, yes, but not just faith.
Hey, I got out of a mission today. My tank only had 27 health left.
I'm down.
Ooh.
I'm afraid that's our last shot.
Jeez, that's a burly big dude.
Oh, you get 3 shots and then that's it. Allowed deaths. Got it.
Ouch.
Yep.
But it's Enterprise. I at least tried. I gave it a try.
Yeah,
I gave it a chance.
And when you're talking
And it
about
didn't
trying to do retros, Fiaura, they not only did Enterprise itself did use a set that was updated of like the old original series Enterprise for the Defiant, stolen from the Tholians, but and I was in the Mirror Darkly, but the crew at Axanar were also making ships that looked properly retroed. The reason they couldn't do that with STD is because of the way Viacom split up between, there's like old Viacom that went with Paramount Studios and new Viacom that went with CBS.
Did you
so
just
because
kill your
then
friend?
because they're not communicating properly with each other, they don't share the IP at all. Oh, he did chop him. So sadly, you've got this weird shit where they can't make it look 100% like it used to. They've got to go with some weird new style.
And the problem is it's creating a cognitive dissonance for the fans that they are trying to court. But their real goal is they're figuring we don't care about the hardcore fans, which is a problem that's happening across fandoms.
They're looking for the newbies.
Yeah, they're looking for the neophytes who do not know what is classic and what is not. It's kind of like those Michael Bay giant robot sci-fi films that he's been making the last few years. Because there hasn't been a Transformers movie since 1987. I always say this. And the reason being is because there's certain concepts like mass shifting that you can't just say it's alien science and leave it be. He has to find a way to justify it with Earth science. And that's a problem. You can just say it's alien science and leave it be, and it would have worked. But he couldn't say that.
But then this whole spore drive thing is still like, what the fuck is this nonsense?
Yeah, see, I don't know Discovery, so it's like I don't know what this spore drive is supposed to mean. I remember when Transwarp Drive was introduced in Star Trek 3, and everyone thought it was a joke. And then comes along Voyager that suddenly makes Transwarp Drive an actual thing.
That is totally a Havoc Marine with a heavy bolter spraying me religiously.
Ah! Pun intended.
Well, God wants him to kill you.
Well, Plasma Gun says fuck his god.
Unclean.
When God gives you lemons, you find a new god.
Oh yeah, you spam plasma weaponry at any Marine player, Loyalist or Chaos, and they cry on the battlefield.
I want to use one of those, by the way.
Also, am I the only one that thinks that Janeway is an idiot of a Star Trek captain?
What do you mean?
She was poorly written.
Well, I'm not even talking about the poor writing. I'm basically saying the way that they arranged things in that first episode. Theoretically, the series could have been ended on the first episode if she would have thought outside the box like almost any other Star Trek captain that's been written.
Well, unfortunately, they wouldn't have had a series then that they were pushing.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had a series, and they wanted a series.
Well, that's why they should have written it better, that it wouldn't have taken a child away to figure out a way around their particular dilemma.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called, okay, fine, Caretaker, we'll take your deal. Tuvok, arm a photon torpedo, fire it so it slingshots around the planet. We'll be already inside the wormhole, so by the time it hits the Caretaker's array, we'll be 2/3 of the way home and we can ride out the shockwave.
Yeah. Well, as far as the bad writing goes for STD, you've got this one woman who's on the ship. She's not the captain. So the focus on her is so that you're not dealing with a captain.
You are the dumbest Marine I've ever run into.
Oh, they get stupid. And, okay, you're writing this person. She's supposedly been raised by Spock's family. Gone to this Vulcan Science Academy somehow. The Vulcan Science Academy in that early days period. Not impossible, but it just was never done before or heard of before. You know, until this show came around, because they're doing all this weird retro stuff. So they're trying to make her the heroine of the show, right? And yet the writers, this gives you an idea of how bad the writers are. They hired a really bad team. They basically made her seem a overly emotional, incompetent fuck-up.
Which never would have made it through the Vulcan Science Academy.
Hell no. And she started a war with the Klingons.
Whoopsie!
Yeah,
Did I just accidentally a war?
Thank you, Alucard. Thank you, fellow Alucard.
So it's like, that's the problem. It's like the writing staff is tough. They could have done so much better with the concept. Even with the visual reboot that's driving everybody to go, Ree! But it's the way the writers can't seem to figure out what the fuck they're doing. It's like they got a bunch of neophyte hacks to write Star Trek stories without knowing anything about the... Yeah, but I mean, without even knowing. I mean, for God's sakes, for a moment there, it seemed like they got writers who were in the same vein as the chick who wrote...
Do you do this in Diablo a lot?
Diablo?
I'm asking if Adagio kites like a bitch a lot.
Early game, kind of. Late game, though, like, you just kind of slaughter your way through everything you come across.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this might be fun if it keeps up the challenge, but from the looks of things, the challenge is mostly, oh, hey, you don't do as much damage as you're supposed to.
Yeah, the challenge is mainly I don't have the level, the item level to do full damage.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you can't, you know, and they're throwing some big guys at you. Guys are huge.
Okay, you've got something healing you.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's also like, yeah, there was just trying to do some of that retro doesn't work. Whereas, I can live with a lot of the Star Wars prequel. I mean, I'm not. There's only so many sacred cows I have when it comes to my sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Kylo Ren is one of those things that he would have been done better if he would have just been made Jason Solo.
Really? I'm inside the shield with you, but it counts as a shield to prevent me from damaging you.
That's bad work.
Yeah, that's bad programming.
Reloading.
And now you're doing the heal thing, and I can't hurt either of you, and you're now both back at max health.
Shit.
I mean, patron person wanted me to play this. I'm playing it. This is a bad game, just so you know. We're not playing this because it's a good game. We're playing this to make terrible jokes at the expense of a bad game.
Yeah.
So we can expect a brutally honest review of this in how many hours?
When I get around to it, along with a brutally honest review of Jurassic World Evolution.
I've noticed you've been playing that. I haven't had a chance to watch those videos yet.
Seem to be enjoying the Jurassic.
I am.
Is that the Pokemon Go Jurassic Park style?
No. That's not the Pokemon Go Jurassic Park style thing. Okay, I can't open the medical supply crate for some reason. I'm guessing because it spawned in such a way that the turret is blocking it.
Ah.
And the AI is apparently broken because he's not fighting back now. Oh, now he's shooting.
Thinking server lag for response?
Not sure.
Recoil unclean.
Oh, that took care of you. Now I need to disable this position. And can I open the medical supply chest, or am I just fucked?
Target neutralized. At this rate,
Yeah, I
we'll be
can't
back on
open
board
it.
in no time.
So it spawned poorly. Bad Ogren, headshot, go away. Also, I can't tell if I'm walking on ice or if I'm just walking on space.
I think that's clear ice.
Yeah, I think that's very, very clear ice.
It's crazy, though. Yeah, I can see snow drifts on it, so... I'm surprised you're not falling through.
Yeah, I'm in power armor, but we're able to walk on ice.
Could it be just alien ice that's heavily compacted?
It's formed by the...
Just keep withdrawing and shooting the gun religiously.
The ice is formed by the tears of fallen Imperial Guardsmen crying.
And their tears have manifested in a protective way in the name of the God Emperor.
Absolutely.
Note to self, I do not know anything about Warhammer 40k except for the fact that the God Emperor does need a text-to-speech button.
Well, if you play the games, you get more of the actual... It's a pretty grim universe.
That's the general understanding. I never played the miniature game. I was interested in playing Tau because they have the most powerful weapon in the game. But
the rail cannon.
Exactly.
Did you just heal to full health for no inexplicable reason?
What the fuck?
To keep you from killing him easily, probably.
Holy shit, he did get a green health bar.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Fuck him!
Yeah.
He didn't even stop shooting.
Full on prejudice.
He just kept shooting and was like, I'm at full health again. What the fuck? The level of salt I have right now for you.
Chaco, that is Adagio.
Hey, Chaco.
This is the person you torture. Feel bad. I'm kidding. No, torture him more. It's fun. It entertains me. It sustains me, actually.
It's a bones.
Hey, we have a bones in here?
He just popped in.
Hi, Bones. I do want to linger just a little longer. I want to go see what's in this chest.
And get ready. The Spitfire is awakened.
I noticed heavy flamer and an eye implant that's purple. So I'm going to not be surprised if this purple eye implant only has one upgrade. And then the green ones have 3 and the blue ones have 2. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck? How's this better?
Morning, Beats.
How'd you leave?
Pretty damn good.
That's how leave should be. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, me and Cass basically spent all day playing Pokemon Go and wandering around the city, so I think it was
That's good. Deal critical hits for a total of 20,000 damage. Get Keen Fury. 1% crit chance, 1% crit strength for 5 seconds after each kill. 10% crit strength minus 3% damage reduction for survival instinct.
Yeah. Although, a lot of us would be put down by the Imperium of Man, in all honesty.
Why?
Based on... Because, according to them, we follow all guidelines for heresy.
We do. It's kind of fun.
How many of us fit into the, scope of normality?
And therefore, yeah.
None?
On whose scale are we defining normality?
The Imperium of Man scale of normality, we would be heretics completely.
I'm okay with this.
Oh yeah, you're a slashy.
I mean, obviously.
Yes.
Is there a problem with me being okay with this?
No, there's no problem at all.
Yeah, you'd have to be living away from the Imperium just to stay alive, but hey.
I'm sure Pinkie Pie will find her a nice corner of the multiverse where the Imperium will not find her.
Exactly.
Except for tomorrow, you're playing a cornflake, which is betrayal.
I'm totally playing cornflake.
But yeah.
Yes, well, as long as no one shits in your cornflakes, it should be alright, right?
Oh. Oh, that was bad and you should feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad. No, that joke was not feel. That joke was not bad. Fuck you and fuck your chair and fuck your couch.
But it's a really nice couch.
Yeah, he agrees it's a really nice couch. Why are you fucking my couch?
Because it is a nice couch. It's very beautiful. I want to molest it.
I think my couch and you should see other people.
You know, I'm not gonna kink shame here.
Hey,
I'm just gonna leave that be.
They tell me.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm just pointing out that if my couch is my daughter, then my couch and him should see other people.
Either that or you've got a shotgun with his name on it.
Hold on, wait. If your daughter is your couch, why are you sitting your ass on your daughter all the time, you perv?
Oh.
Damn.
Keep that daughter under control.
As a point.
Like, you fart on your daughter. You are a terrible person. You and your fiance have probably done horrible, disgusting things on that couch that you just
We
said.
have not.
Bullshit.
I can say that with a clean conscience.
Well, at
A
least
clean conscience, but a dirty mind.
No. But yeah, mutants driven underground. Persecution is a normal behavior of the Imperium of Man.
And they wonder why they have so many enemies.
I mean, come on. When they say "suffer not the witch, the mutant, and the heretic, and the Xenos to live,"
But I'm the heretic.
they deliberately pick on a lot of enemies. And I
I'm
wonder
the
why.
heretic. I wanna, you know, just have fun.
Humanity must always be king shit of Turd Mountain.
Well, Draconis, abhumans are tolerated because they're stable genetic mutations. The actual mutants, which are not so stable, yeah, they get to live in the sewers if they can survive. Otherwise, they get purged.
That's if the sororists don't find out.
Yeah, if the sororists find out, it's flamethrower, baby. They love burning mutants.
Yeah, they'll burn you and crucify your ass. And probably get off to it a little bit too.
Well, don't get me started on the sororitas and their bullshit.
Oh, I remember. Electro whips, right?
Well, Hitomi, those are on the very tolerant worlds where the mutants are just second-class citizens.
Can I get something better than a plasma gun?
Hmm.
Fine, we will equip for chainsword and giant fuck-off shield.
Well, the wealthy can afford to pay to hide a lot of things on those worlds.
That's
redemptionists. And the redemptionists also love doing the burn-ins.
I want to say something back, but I know that no matter what I say back, I'm wrong, so I'm just going to
Why?
let it go.
What? Say it! Say it! Do it!
Do it!
This is my last drunk stream that I can take part in at all for the next year, Pete. You may as well say it.
Why for the next year?
He's getting deployed.
Yeah. 9 to 5 schedule. Pretty much starting next week.
Ouch.
On.
So unless I want to be absolutely useless and potentially handling, you know, explosives. So yeah.
Why? You don't want to be like Sunrise.
Of course he does.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh god.
It just means that he'll do this again and again and again till he finally gets it right.
So I have a question.
If my tail starts throwing explosives on its own, there's a problem.
Bones, you have a tail. That would be a problem in and of itself.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the army would not let you in if you actually had a tail.
So I have an honest to God question, Bones.
I do not respond to your god. Fuck him.
Okay, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Are you brain work? Is your Sunrise plushie okay? Do I need to come out there and beat some ass to replace it?
It is safely packed away in my duffel, wrapped up in a plastic bag, and hidden in amongst uniforms and
underwear.
Brain work, not TA-50. None of you fuckwits know what TA-50 means. Gear.
I remember Cat 50 from way back when it was basic.
Okay, I just want to make sure that that nobody fucks with the plushie.
Nope, no one's fucked with it.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be anything like a mutant or heretic around them Black Templar dudes. Those guys are vicious.
Well, to be fair, they'll just kill your ass.
Yeah.
Because somebody fucks with that plushie, I will fly my happy ass out there and be like, alright, who am I killing?
I mean, I won't stop you.
See, I wish I understood what glory actually was. There's no tooltip.
Yeah, it should be some sort of helpful.
Hi, this bag of hugs for $5.
Hello.
Hold.
Booze for the booze god.
Uh-oh.
Booze for the booze god, hangovers for the Tylenol throne.
Hangovers for the Tylenol throne? God, thanks.
Wow.
And you just remember, Bones, you promised.
Yeah.
You promised you'd come back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I've promised a lot of things. I'm pretty sure I've promised a few things to you. Which one do you want me to talk about? The safety or
According to the
my
coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your mega spy
And remember, Bones,
and it seems
you
you've
can't
also
eat where
got
you're
company.
going, probably most likely. You can't even joke by going Aloha Snack Bar.
I didn't think the Imperium tolerated demon worlds.
No, they don't. They try to exterminate us them.
I was gonna say, they tolerate them just long enough to call in exterminatus.
Technically, isn't that your character's job?
Yeah, I guess my character's slacking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get to killing.
That is a dead Thunderhawk.
Die, heretic!
Those aren't heretics. Those are actual demons.
Yeah.
Well, demons are heretical.
Oh, that's even better. That's not a Thunderhawk. That's a storm. That's a Storm Eagle from the Forge World. The new toys. Expensive.
Hey. Didn't you, like, your first episode of Aeronautica deal with those things? Very
Yep.
first.
It's still about as
It's
aerodynamic
perfectly
as
reasonable
a brick.
why it's crashed. It has the aerodynamics of a flying brick with a killer whale on top of it.
And then with some jet engines strapped onto it. The Imperium's idea of aerodynamics.
Hey, it's Homie. If you're in chat here, I have a question. I get that we're working for Chaos, but what have our characters actually seen so far? Like, has my character seen a demon and had to fight alongside it yet, or is it just kind of... Oh, actually, no, my character's been around for long enough to have seen that shit. What? I took the I
signal,
took the
really?
trait Ancient
You are too
Warrior.
late.
Ah. Interesting trait.
The alarm has probably alerted the hostiles in the vicinity.
Which means that I've been around since the Horus Heresy.
Inquisitor, we have noticed some strange
So you're an
organic
old
outgrowths that generate intense warp activity.
These pustules are the creation of Nurgle. Some of his demons are able to access the real space.
Where time flows.
Almost there, Inquisitor. There is one ugly boil left in the area.
Your mind cannot grasp the concept.
Pretty sure that I can aim over a barrel and hit a giant demon that's like 6 times my size relatively easily. I'm just pointing this out.
I would hope you could. Unless you're an Imperial Stormtrooper.
Recoil, unclean!
Bunch of Imperial Guardsmen and Stormtroopers get into a fight. It's a draw. The Imperial Guardsmen run out of ammo before they kill anyone. The Stormtroopers.
Did you say the Stormtroopers what?
The Stormtroopers just miss.
Oh.
Was it somebody posted in Orc Chat the other day? It was a picture of a Stormtrooper trying to piss in a urinal and missing it.
That's pretty bad.
Although there actually was a theory that the Stormtroopers were ordered to miss on purpose. They weren't supposed. They weren't supposed to kill anybody because they wanted to, Darth Vader wanted to find the rebel base.
And, you know, also the possibility is that they were ordered not to kill anybody that was human. Because you notice the Jawas didn't get any special treatment.
Oh, they got murderated.
And remember what Kenobi said, only Stormtroopers are so precise.
What he was trying to say was only Stormtroopers could throw that many shots around and eventually kill everything.
Only Stormtroopers have that much ammo?
Oh, I mean, come on.
Does that mean that the Stormtroopers are the orcs of Star Wars? They just throw enough DACA at it that eventually they kill something?
No, because orcs are actually scary.
Fair point.
And orcs don't really give a crap about shooting you. They just fire bullets in your direction just to make you keep your head down long enough to charge in and hit you with their chopper. Because it's all about whacking you in the head.
Can I ask you why you haven't killed the Psyker yet?
That's a good question.
Die,
Probably do that.
unclean!
Should probably take that chainsaw to that Psyker's face and do some reconstructive surgery, make him pretty again.
And maybe heal
Nothing,
as well.
nothing like a little adamantium teeth whirring in unison.
I mean, he needed new teeth anyway. It's not his fault.
Well, now he has new teeth. Now he has the best teeth the English government can give him.
Since, of course, this is a British-based realm.
Does that mean Chaos is also a realm of Britain?
Yes.
Yeah, they just it's just farther out there. It's called France.
Harsh.
Or Australia.
Oh, Australia's Catacan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Catacan. Yep.
That's the all-out death world where everything's trying to kill you, including the plants.
When even the plants are trying to kill you, there is a problem.
Yeah. The Cadians are the Canadians. The Mordians are their idea of the Germans.
I could have sworn that the Valhallans were the Canadians.
No, they were Ruskies.
They're the Russians.
I don't like the fact that I have to empty virtually an entire clip into one guy to drop him. I need a bigger gun. Where's my heavy bolter?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing that always struck me as a bit silly. The Emperor's best division of stormtroopers, his best legion, bested by a bunch of fucking hamster teddy bears.
A bunch of oh yeah.
Yep. Plot armor.
Yes, plot armor.
See, what you don't realize is that one of those
Soulbound
rocks
warp creature
was
protects the
Blue Tape
chest.
and
Most
the,
remarkable.
How is it fighting a demon remarkable?
No. The Valhallans are to look like World War II Russians. The Vostroyans, I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but they do seem to have Moy Nagants for las rifles.
God damn it.
Blast. Another fool's errand.
Didn't get the chest because the fucking thing kept suppressing me. And
the
damn, does he
Praetorians
regenerate.
and the Praetorian miniatures were their actual British.
Fuck off. You cost me my chest.
So Hitomi, what do you classify the Savlar Chem dogs as?
To be fair, you do still have a magnificent chest.
Actually, the Catacan Death World is Australia. I mean, come on, it's a British game company. They're making everything off of the Commonwealth and the Empire.
So who's America?
Well, the Cadians are more like America and Canada. Yes, I just mispronounced it.
Landmines? They planted landmines!
Oh, that's just cheatins.
We walk our nerdlings out there.
Captain, Metrodor Thelema is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat, so this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have 2 other sets of coordinates.
Well, I'm not going yet. I have to go kill this goddamn... I have to go kill a Lenzabi pimple.
I guess I haven't had a real pimple in a long time. It's going to be pretty bad.
So is that like a pimple the size of Lenzabi?
Burn!
A pimple you would find on Lenzabi?
Oh, yeah.
That looks like Lenzabi.
Yeah, Hitomi, I agree. They look like the old World War II Vietnam era soldiers.
Job done.
But their homeworld is so much Australia. Actually, looking at the uniforms of the Death Corps of Krieg, it's kind of like just generic World War I, British, German, and French mixed together. But they do look closer to Kaiser Germany. World War II Germany would be the Steel Legion.
I've destroyed the other pustule of nerve. No more sick protrusions.
They even have like the German paratrooper helmets. Ooh, that's a big pimple.
That was a big pimple. Told you it was a Lenzabi-sized pimple. And we did warn you it was going to be bad. Okay, I think we're going to be wrapping up tonight, sadly.
Okay, well, you know, you're feeling it.
I mean, for all the hype behind this game, it's just... basic?
It looks kind of generic.
Yeah.
I mean, Diablo 3 at least has character behind it.
This doesn't have... I mean, it has personality, but the personality is dry.
Yeah.
So it's British.
But it does have guns.
It has guns. It does have, but Diablo has guns.
Oh, and the
Diablo has guns?
Atalan Rough Riders are Mongolians.
They had guns in.
Diablo 3's Demon Hunter uses bow guns.
Oh, I thought they used just the pistol crossbows.
Yeah, bow guns.
Those aren't guns.
Yeah.
Projectile-based weaponry that features a trigger and can be fired one-handed.
It's a gun.
It's effectively a gun. Like, it even behaves like a gun.
By the way, Lenzabi, did you see the Paladin dance pictures I posted in video game?
Oh, let me take a look here.
The ones where he's a pony.
Yeah, it's freaking
Oh,
hilarious.
yes. Oh, God.
It must be
Imagine
so
Paladin
weird to
dances.
talk to.
Yeah, Paladin dances voice coming out of that.
With the unicorn head that's so dark blue.
Hey, Renner.
Hi, Sophie.
Did you know it's double XP this month for queers?
I'm confused.
What?
It's Pride Month, so we get double XP.
So I'd like to thank Charles, Mel, Uwagi, James, Daslander, Chimera, Skullman, Drinking Buddy, and Arvana for tips tonight. It's a three-way tie for this. So here, Arvana, Drinking Buddy, and Daslander, go fight for the pirate hat and the right to raid the panty drawer.
But we want to see that fight.
Well, I mean, you know, that's up to them if they want to broadcast their fight.
I mean, I've already got hidden cameras in there.
Her panties are big enough you can use them as a hat.
Hey!
Bitch. You know it's true.
Damn.
She got the bubble butt, so I can see why.
The salt is real today.
Nah, it's not salt. I'm just... No, she loves it.
But in defense, we don't see her panties nearly as much as we see yours.
That's true.
Yeah, you've been flashing them panties all over the selfies, my dear.
Not just there. She's been flashing them on like 4 different servers.
And with that, I'm gonna call it a night.
I mean, I'm glad you enjoy the masturbation material. That'll be $2.50, thank you.
I'm not supposed to enjoy that material. You know that.
So I will see you guys. I guess I'll see you guys later. Probably what, 12 hours? Yeah, 12 hours. 12 hours from
And then you get to play the Chaos Vermin.
Get to be a flake.
I get to be cornflake.
Flake of corns.
You get to be vegetables.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, people.
Good night.